next stock that we're breaking down for this morning is ZOMEDICA Corp, or ticker symbol ZOM. I have my lines and graphs already set. We're starting from a higher time frame, that being the daily interval. So let's go ahead and dive in. So yesterday we closed down nearly 3%, and now we're up this morning nearly 3%. Let's look at our volume. So we're at 15,000. So we want to see that at least above 150,000 for this to be considerably a good time to trade, especially with such a low volume. You want to always find something at least above 150,000. So this may move up closer towards when the market opens, but as of right now, it's way below the threshold that we like to see. All right, so let's go over support and resistance lines, and then we'll get into more in depth on where we're at. So up here is our highest level of resistance tested. It's at $2, you guys. You can see above, we used to work as a support. So you can see we came up, bounced, 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 bounced until we came underneath, worked as resistance, and pushed us all the way down to our lowest level of support, which is at the 87-cent area. So you can see that we bounced from this area a little bit back here, once over here, and once over here, until we broke underneath. And then once we broke underneath, it's going to work as resistance. We can zoom in. You can see we came up. We retested that resistance level, did not create a breakout, ultimately failed, and now starting this downward trend that we've been in for quite some time. So you see this higher low, a little bit of a higher low, and starting one right here. All right, so this red line is going to be where our next level of support is going to be at. That's going to be at the 34-cent area or the 33-cent area, and this is where I believe that we are returning to. That could be a good possibility of catching an entry there and trying to catch a bounce. But as of right now, we are still in this downward trend, and we still have a lot of room to pull back down to, you guys. So if we zoom in, we can see we are technically still underneath the trend line. Yes, it does show that we're a little bit oversold on the RSI, but that doesn't mean that we can continue to drop even lower, okay? So what we want to see for a correction is at least for this to come back up into the 86-cent area, and this will be our resistance. And if we can test that again and hopefully create a breakout, come up, come back down, and retest as a support, then at that point, this could be a great buying opportunity. But as of right now, this is really for people that are shorting this stock, because obviously this is in a downward trend and has been in one for quite some time, and it looks like we still have some room to pull back down to. So if you're interested in shorting this stock, this would be probably a great stock to look into as of right now. And for the people that are in this long term or core trading this, then obviously, you know, if you're going to be holding for a long term, what we want to see is, like I said, for this to come back up into the 86-cent area and retest that resistance, so that way we can show that buyers are stepping up and creating this reversal. But as of right now, we don't have that, you guys. We're just creating these higher lows and continuing this downward trend. Okay, so as of right now, for a buying opportunity, I would not consider this a good buy. If you're shorting this, then obviously, yes, I would consider this a good short. If you're shorting it, then obviously you'd want your stop loss to be on the opposite side of this resistance at the 87-cent area. So if this video helps in any type of way, please hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to create this content for you guys Monday through Friday. But other than that, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and happy trading.